Guys, so today, I'm going to be ranking every single Gorillaz album, in my opinion and how I feel about the album. Alright, so the Meanwhile EP is number 12. I ranked this EP so low, and yeah, I know it's an EP because the songs on the EP are just, they aren't really that good. I'm not saying that they're bad, but I have mixed opinions on them. Jimmy Jimmy is probably the highlight of that EP and probably the best song on there. So I don't know how I feel about this EP, but I don't know. So in the 11th place is Like a Come Home. I ranked it low because this album is just, it's unique, you know, because it's remixed by Space Monkeys, but it's just all remixes, so I don't really like it that much. So I've given it a listen, and I would give it a listen before you judge it first, but I just don't personally like it because it's just all remixes. Okay, so at 10 is G-Sides. I do love this album a lot, but I don't know if it's the best. There are a few songs that I like on here, which is like 1, 2, D3 and Forced. Those are probably some of my favourite songs. They have comedy in a lot of situations. I'm not going to get into it. G-Sides is like very important to me, but I don't think it would be my favourite album, but I do love some of the songs on it. So 9 is Humans. I love this album, but it really isn't my type of music, to be honest. It's really upbeat, it's exciting. There are a lot of songs on here that I do love. Like, what? She's My Collar, Ascension, Strobe Light, Satin Bars. But a lot of the songs can also be very chaotic, and it's hard to find the meaning of them, because I know that the songs is about Trump and politics, and some of the songs sound like they're just demos, and it could have been a better album than it already is, but I do truly love this album. It is a very nice album. For number 8, we have D-Sides. It has such good demos on it. I am in love with Stop the Dams and Bill Murray. Don't ask about Bill Murray, it's just such a good song. There's something about this album that feels really just like rough and dirty, and I really don't know why, but I generally love this. Another song on this I really like is Rocket. Also, sorry I'm whispering, it's like 12 o'clock at night. For number 7, we have The Fall. This album is amazing. For the conditions it was recorded in, on Damon Albarn's iPad. This album is so melancholic, which is a word you'll be hearing a lot in this video. And it's really calm, and it's something you'd listen to on a car drive. Revolving Doors is such a good song, and if you haven't listened to it, you definitely should. The highlights of the album: Revolving Doors, Seattle Yodel, and maybe Amarillo. They're really nice songs, and I really think you should check them out. Yes, Cracker Island. The newest album, Cracker Island. This album is so good, but it just doesn't hit the same, if I'm gonna be honest. As previous albums, yeah, it just doesn't have the same feel to it. It does have some very good collabs like Beck, Tame Impala, and Dell. Dell's back. I personally love Tarantula on this album. It's so funky, and it's so exciting, and I do adore this album, but I feel like, I don't know, I have mixed opinions on it, but I do really like this. Right, so number 5 is Swishing. Swishing is one of the only albums I have actually listened to for albums on repeat, because it was one of the first albums I got on CD, and I did get the first album on record, but I didn't have a record player at the time, and I love the claps on it. It has some, like, it has back Elton John and a lot of other really cool people, and it's really nice and smooth, and especially in Désolé, it's so, like, Désolé is such a lovely song. You should check it out. The Song Machine is such a good album. You should check it out, especially deluxe edition. Especially check out With Love to an Ex. That's a very good song with Moonchild in it. I think I literally always get her name mixed up with like a lot of people, but definitely go check With Love to an Ex out. Number 4 is The Now Now. The Now Now is very energetic and exciting for the first 3 songs, Humility, Trans and Hollywood especially. And then from Kansas and on, it's a very sad and melancholic tone to the songs. You can especially hear it in Sokai. It's very sad, but not to the point where it will make you cry. It is very emotional, and I am totally living for that. I love Sokai, and this album is just amazing. So number 3 is the self-titled Gorillaz album. This album, the original, is such a good album. It's so hard. It has the classics Clint Eastwood, 19 to 2000 and Rock the House, and I adore a lot of the songs on the album. I adore double bass and slow country. Those are some of my favourite songs, and punk. They're, like, I love them a lot. And I love slow country for a certain reason, which I do not want to delve into right now. That was the same for like Revolving Doors, but overall, this is a really good album, and of course I highly recommend it. So number 2 is Demon Days. I beg you for mercy, please do not attack me for not putting this as my favourite, but I love this album so much. It has such memorable songs such as Dirty Harry, Dare, Feel Good Inc. I think this album gives its message very well, the message behind what they're talking about, and it is overall a masterpiece of an album. I highly recommend November Has Come, Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head, and Last Living Souls, and obviously the popular songs like Feel Good Inc, Dare, and Dirty Harry. Those are some amazing songs you should definitely listen to. And last but not least, my favourite album is Plastic Beach. Whippy, call me a bitch, but I think this album is fucking amazing. They had fucking Hypnotic Brass and Bobby Womack on it, and some amazing collaborators. The message of this album is obviously about plastic pollution and what's going on, and it doesn't say to you that it's your fault, oh my god, you should feel bad about this, you know, the world is turning shit. It's saying to you that it sucks to live in a world that this is happening to, you know. It's bad that we're living in a world like this, you know, we shouldn't be. It's a very comforting album when you get, I think when it starts getting comforting, the most comforting songs is probably To Binge and Broken, at least for me, and maybe Cloud of Unknowing. By far my favourite song on the album is To Binge. It's so melancholy and nostalgic in a way that I don't know how to explain. I think it's because of the place I used to go to, and it had chimes in the chimes in the background of the song, and it gives me like nostalgia from that place that I used to go, which is closed now but maybe reopening. But overall, nothing can beat Plastic Beach, and I'm sorry that I like Plastic Beach more than Demon Days. I just really love the sound of Plastic Beach, and it's just my favourite album in the world. I could go on about it forever, because I love it, because song-wise and rule-wise, it's just amazing. I love it. So that's gonna have to wrap it up. If you're watching this, I really hope you're okay, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And please feel free to discuss your opinions and tell me your opinions in the comments about how your favourite albums are, because I'm very interested. Please have a great day, take care, and goodbye. And I might be making more videos after this, I'm not sure, it depends how I feel and what I should make them about. So yeah, bye bye.